Hey everyone, this is Felicia and I'm here with Mike over at the Raw Data booth. So what inspired Raw Data?
Absolutely. So raw data for us, what we wanted was the promise of VR. I mean, there's a lot of great experiences out there, but what we wanted is the dream, the vision that everyone says when they say VR, you look at it in the movies. And so that's what raw data has been for us, is we wanted to recreate that high action sci-fi thriller experience that everybody always wanted to play and experience. And now you finally can in VR. The technology has caught up. And now you're fully embodying the character. I'm sure you just played it right. It was exactly one-to-one controls. You move your arms, the weapons, the melee system's a huge part of the game. That's what we really want to deliver on.
Awesome. So is there a storyline behind Raw Data?
Yeah, absolutely. There's actually going to be a progression to the game. What you played today was just a little demo. Like I said, we have our early access release coming out real soon. We are making Raw Data as a full game experience. It's going to be multiple hours long. It's going to take you a while to get through the whole experience and to unlock everything in the project. And as you progress through the game, you're going to unveil, I don't want to spoil the story or anything for you in advance, but you are going to be playing hero characters, going through multiple missions and experiences, and there's a whole plot and story behind it.
What platforms are you guys aiming for? I heard you say early access. Is this on Steam or?
Sure. So right now, what you're playing today and what we're releasing first will be on the Vive. Will be released on Steam. We already have the Steam page up. You can go check it out now. In terms of the other platforms, we are absolutely looking into them. We haven't nailed down any specifics yet, but we certainly have all the hardware at our office, and we're spending a lot of time with it.
So aside from, I actually played part of the demo, aside from the gun and the kind of like laser sword weapon that I use, are there any other weapons that you guys are thinking of adding?
Definitely. Like I said, this is pretty old, the build that you're playing today. So what you're playing right now is you're playing two characters who just have a bunch of different weapons in front of them. But what you're going to be playing in the early access, it's not everything yet, it's still the first version of the game we're going to release to the public, but you're going to be able to choose between two hero characters, and those heroes will have different weapons. So they don't share weapons, they have different experiences, they also have different superpowers, nanotech powers we're calling them, that they'll be able to do. Some of the things we're telling people about is, we have telekinesis, levitation type powers, throwing your sword, all sorts of other cool things, far above and beyond what you're doing here today. Our goal is shooting the weapons and the gun and the shotgun and the bow and arrow is fun in VR, but we want you to be the superhero, right? That's what we imagine when you watch those movies. You are that superhero experience.
So are you guys aiming for online multiplayer at all?
We are, definitely. In the experience today, you could see you were playing a LAN co-op experience. From the ground up, we know VR is going to be actually very social. It's not just, it's actually more social than I think traditional games are today, because as you see, you're playing with your friend. You see your friend, you wave to your friend, you look over, he's right there, and your arm motions, you can wave to him and say hello. It's actually, for me, and I think most people, more social than other traditional games are right now, where it's really just voice communication. Now you have a full body communication. So we knew from the ground up multiplayer and co-op wasn't going to be an add-on. It was something built into the core of what Raw Data is. So while we do expect people a lot at first will play it single player, and we're going to have balance changes to allow for that, we're building the game from the ground up to be a co-op experience.
Awesome. When can we expect the final build for Raw Data?
I don't know about the final build. We're still working the details on that, but I believe it's July 14th is when the early access is going to come out, and you can go check out our website and the Steam page right now to learn more about it.